And welcome to match number 18. All right, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening once again, and welcome to match number 18. The HARIOM Titans taking on the MAHADEV Strikers at the SCLPS LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League. The toss is going to be officiated by Ashmita alongside captain Chirag Sisodia and Neeraj Patel as well. Can we go ahead for the call? Youth League is a call. Samaj wins the toss. The winning captain for the toss, Chirag Sisodia. First of all, congratulations. શું કરવાનો છો in this match?
બેટિંગ ફર્સ્ટ અને વિકેટ્સ લાસ્ટ ગેમ રમાતા એ જ છે તો ટ્રાય કરશું કે 160 180 સુધી જઈ શકે.
Last game સુધી તમે top of the table હતા. This is another test. How will you approach this match differently?
એટ ધ ગેમ બધી જ ગેમ ડે બાય ડે અમે બધાથી શીખીએ છીએ કેમ કે બધી જ ટુર્નામેન્ટમાં બધી ટીમ સરખી નથી એટલે બધી ઇવન બધી સારી ટીમ છે તો અમે ટ્રાય કરશું કે આ વધારે સારી ટીમ છે તો અમે એને હરાવશું.
તમે પાસ કોઈ ચેન્જીસ છે ટીમમાં?
હા, બે ચેન્જીસ છે. અમારે ઇન્જરી છે, જસરાજ કુંડીની જગ્યાએ એનો ભાઈ હર્ષદીપ આવે છે.
તમે ટોસ સાથે happy છો, ખુશ છો?
યસ યસ.
All right, thank you, Captain. Best of luck for that one. Can we get Neeraj Patel? How does it feel to first lose the toss? Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, we like it to bowl first because we have our strength in defending, chasing the totals also. So bowling first will be our first choice.
Neeraj, you are on the same points with the Mahadev Strikers. Both of you on 6 points. This is a crucial match to finish the weekend on top of the table. How will you approach this game?
We'll try and restrict them to the total of like 130 or 140, so we'll be able to chase it.
All right, we wish you the best of luck. Any changes we're looking for the HARIOM Titans?
No changes.
All right, best of luck. Both captains, Neeraj and Chirag, we wish you the best of luck for match number 18. As it stands, the Mahadev Strikers have won the toss and they have elected to bat first. Keep it right here. From Nairobi West, we have a match ahead of you.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Shri Kachileva Patel Samaj LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League. And how about that for welcome runs from the captain of the Mahadev Strikers, Chirag Sisodia. 4 runs to open. Joining me, Jamil Alibai in the combox is Dan, who has had quite the day. Keep in mind, most of the players, most of the officials, and most of our team members from the cricket fraternity of Kenya have been at 100 over league this morning and now joining us in the combox. Asante sana once again.
Thank you very much, Jamil. And I think I expect today will be a continuation of what we witnessed yesterday, and we can just see from the good start that Chirag has given his side. And yes, it's the match between Mahadev Strikers and HARIOM Titans. Both teams are sitting on top with 6 points.
Yes.
So which means that this match has a lot. Whoever loses drops a bit, and whoever wins cements his place at the top.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up the weekend. If you're on the top of the table, gives you a lot to think about going into the next week. And we're just getting to see how the table is forming and splitting the gap between those who are consistent, Mahadev Strikers being one of those teams that are consistent in this league, and HARIOM Titans as well. Both 4 games played, 3 wins, 1 loss. But HARIOM Titans will not be backing away from ensuring that they limit the scoring from the Mahadev Strikers. Both captains were happy with the decision at the toss. Yug Kerai is here to open the bowling for the HARIOM Titans. Great bowling figures as well. He will be instrumental today as well. But it's an all-round test for both these teams to see how you can conquer top of the table.
As you mentioned earlier, today was Nairobi League a day, and we had a number of matches going around the city. We had 5 matches in the Super League, and match of the day that brought in some good performance and nail-biting encounter was the match between Ngara Sports Club, who are hosting Sir Ali Muslim. That match was won by Ngara Sports Club, winning by 2 runs.
Oh, that must have been a great match to witness on a Sunday afternoon here in Nairobi. Oh, that's clipped away. Will he find the boundary? Yes, he does find the boundary. Nitin Arvind now opens his account, and 4 runs go to the Mahadev Strikers. Got a good edge to it, and keeper couldn't do much about that one.
Yes, apart from that match also, we had Canbis playing their arch-rival Sobibapa, winning, scoring 300 runs and bowling out Sobibapa for 150. So, and then Gymkhana going down to Ruaraka. So it has been a very good day of cricket, and expect the players that were in action today have something for us. And that is Peter Koech for you. Was on the losing end against Canbis. We've got Shem on the pitch, was on the losing end. Again, Congonis when they lost to Sikh Union. So as I said, expect that the players that were in action today have something left for us today.
And I cannot believe that they're still here putting in 40 more overs at this caliber of cricket at night here at SCLPS grounds. That wraps up the first over. The Mahadev Strikers sitting on 10 runs for no loss. Nitin Arvind with 4, Chirag Sisodia with 5, Yug Kerai goes for 10. And you mentioned that these athletes are coming in from a game earlier in the day and coming into this game at night. Which part of the pitch were you on? Were you on the bench, on the coaching side, on the... Which end was Dan's?
I was standing on the umpiring side of the match between Ngara and Sikh Union, and all those action I witnessed each and every ball. And at one particular time, Ngara was staring a defeat, when the Siki when Nasa Ali needed 8 runs from 8 overs and 3 wickets in hand. But they ended up winning that match with 2 runs. So I can say that today I've been entertained with some good cricket. And I just hope that I'll be watching some good cricket now on the commentary box.
Yep. You mentioned Peter Koech. Here he is on your screen for the HARIOM Titans, taking on Captain Chirag Sisodia of the Mahadev Strikers. Can he change something for the Titans here? That's found the gap. That's a crackling shot, and that's what you're going to expect from Chirag Sisodia. He's found the fence quite easy there. Rough start for Koech. Do you think that the fatigue from the earlier matches will be showing in these games, or are these true professional athletes that can maintain their health, their status in these kind of games?
Somebody like Peter Koech and Chirag Sisodia, Nite, Narvin, Shem Goche, a player that expect them to give their 100%. They have been playing a lot of cricket. They've been playing a lot of cricket, and so it will be good to see them giving over 100% in the next in the 40 overs that we are going to witness. If it was the youngsters, maybe we could have said that is a tough call for them. But with those players that I've named and maybe two or three more, they'll need to step up and do what they need to do. They should not bring that exhaustion from the previous matches into this match.
You mentioned the exhaustion. Do you think it's the mental exhaustion that the players who are like Chirag Sisodia, Peter Koech, able to manage in the game like this? Or do you think it's the physical fatigue that they have to manage? Or is it a bit of both?
I'll say both, but mostly is a mental. For somebody like Chirag, for him coming into this kind of tournament, having come from all the way from India to come and play in the NPCA league, there's something that you're bringing in. There's something you're bringing in that if you're brought up for these tournaments, the officials of your club, I'm giving an example of the club that Chirag is playing for, they expect him to lead the team by your performance. And how do you carry yourself when the team is down? How do you lift the players when the team is down? How do you rise up at the moment whereby you find your team struggling? Maybe they're chasing 300 runs and they are 40 for 4 or even 50 for 4. At the end up, they believe that you are the one to lead them into victory. So how you carry on, how you carry yourself at that particular time
and
is the
not
most
just for one match.
Not just for one match.
There's another that here we have at the SCLPS, LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League. There's the Sunday League. Then the other team that you represent from your country. It's quite crazy, and this is a great bounce back from Peter Koech, going for a boundary in the first one and now 4 dots back to back against Chirag Sisodia. Great comeback for over number 2 here.
And then something else, you find that on Sunday, Kenya were in Uganda playing a tournament in Uganda.
This time gets good aerial flight to it and will find the boundary and ends the over the way it started. After 2 overs, the Mahadev Strikers are on 18 runs for no loss.
After 2 overs, the Mahadev Strikers on 18 runs for no loss.
Jamil, as I was saying, on Sunday, Kenya were last 2 weeks, Kenya were in Uganda playing a tournament. The tournament had the host Uganda, there was Namibia, we had Nigeria, and we have UAE in that tournament. On Sunday, Kenya played Nigeria, their last match. And 2-3 hours later, we had some of the players that had played in Entebbe playing in this tournament.
Right after flying out of the plane, straight onto the cricket pitch, that is some true determination and passion.
We had Pushka coming into play for his side. Sachin Gill stayed behind. We had about 3 players coming into play. So it was a matter of their mental strength. I'm coming from a tournament which we've not performed well, we've come third, but I'm going to a different kind of tournament. So it's all a matter of adjusting from an international tournament to a domestic tournament. So it's all a matter of mental toughness.
And I'm sure a lot of the youngsters who are watching from around the world are listening to this conversation keenly to understand that even if you love this game, it's more of a fight in your head than on the pitch. He's come down the ground and he's found the fence with style. Nitin Arvind continuing where he left off, adding another boundary to his tally. That brings up 22 runs for the Mahadev strikers. And how about this for some dancing feet? One step out of the crease and a swing over.
It's a good one there for Sir Ali Sports Club player. He wasn't part of his team lost, but he wasn't part of the losing team. Still not sure why he didn't play today.
Maybe he's saving it for the LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League. Here he comes. Better delivery from UK Rai.
There is a misfield there, and they get an easy single there to put Chirag on strike.
Earlier, Chirag had mentioned the changes in his team. Steps down the ground. Gets a good enough connection, just a single there. He said just Raj Kundi. And Singh might be the ones to be replaced in today's match. But both captains were happy. Chirag won the toss, elected to bat. Niraj Patel said he's okay to bowl first. So, works out well. What would you do in this situation?
So, in short, you are saying that the toss went their way.
Yes, as per planned. So, we shouldn't even had the toss. We just asked the captains, what do you want?
What do you want, yeah.
But interesting, you had to call either Swami Bapa or Youth League. The Samaj side has the Samaj logo and the Youth League has the Youth League logo. So no heads or tails in this particular toss.
So you have to be clear on what you are calling.
Yes.
Because sometimes you find that you might get somebody who tries to play with your mind and tells you
heads
you win,
tails you lose.
Tails you lose.
Dan, I'm glad that we've cleared that we know this trick, the oldest one in the book. Oh, that's crunched down the ground. Straight to where the bowler came from, and Yug has been sent for a boundary. It's 4 more runs for Chirag Sisodia, 4 more runs for the Mahadev strikers, and that brings up 29 runs for no loss after 3 overs. Oh, that is crunched. Just a finger to it, but doesn't have enough to stop it. Races to the boundary. As it stands right now, the Mahadev strikers are going at almost 10 and over. And I'm thinking Peter Koech will be coming back into the action to limit the runs. If you're just joining us, very good evening to you. Welcome to the SCLPS LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League. It's match number 18, Mahadev Strikers versus HARIOM Titans. Strikers won the toss, elected to bat first. They've got 29 on the board. Peter Koech, as you can see on your screens, for the HARIOM Titans, coming with over number 4. And he will be facing the captain, Chirag Sisodia. Peter is one of those players that had a league match earlier today. So you can imagine 100 overs and then adding 40 more just to keep you entertained. So hold on to your seats. Make sure you share your support with your favorite teams. Soft shout, wide called.
Bowling the fourth over for HARIOM TITANS, Peter Koech.
Usually you look at a 10 runs and over would be a comfortable, but again, you know, at this kind of league, the collapse of wickets is what really costs you. Considering you have players who are tired from the league, would you want them to, you know, just get the knocks, get the boundaries, take advantage of the power play and then see where it goes from there?
They should try that, but again, we saw yesterday, we had some good partnerships coming up, and we saw what the partnership could do. The teams ended up scoring some decent total. So I don't see why they should do something different. If they can be able to build partnership, then we are likely to see some good scores and bowlers will have something to bowl to. But if they start hurrying, trying just to go for those big shots, we've seen it a number of occasions, things will they'll just end up collapsing.
No, fair enough. I think they should wait for the opportunities to, you know, attack the bowler when they make a slight mistake or when they give them the line and length that it prefers to a batsman. That's the time they should capitalize. Because if you count on the singles or the twos, you're going to run out your body, you're going to run out the strength and the stamina left in the tank, because consider that the Mahadev strikers have to come and defend the score that they put up. Oh, that's a wild swing and a miss. And Peter Koech knows how close that was. Great bowling there. Looked like it was out of the line, but bounced in and then out.
Yes, Koech had seen like almost edging it to the keeper, and that's why you saw that reaction from him.
This time connects. It's gone up, over, and into the fence. That's 4 runs added from Nitin Arvind. This time gets connection, and it flights over, finding the fence. Nitin Arvind now joining the party with Chirag Sisodia. Peter Koech still has 2 more deliveries to come in this particular over. Mahadev strikers sitting on 36. Fans are trickling in. It's a Sunday night with some hot cricket right here in Nairobi West. So wherever you are joining from, enjoy. Crunch down the ground, finds the gap. What a shot that is. Textbook cricket shot there.
Nitin has a very good technique. It's just unfortunate that he's not been able to play some top cricket. When he gets there, he gets opportunity, be it his South Indian cricket, his club when he used to play for Australia, and now he's playing for Sir Ali. You could see that he's a player who has some very good technique, good shots. When opportunity comes, he offers some good shots. But I think there's something that he misses to get him off to where he is at the moment.
Well, right now he's found the gap, but found the fielder. Oh, he's found back-to-back boundaries somehow. And he ends with 12 runs off the over of Peter Koech. Lucky runs for him. How about that for a cut shot to find the gap? Poor fielding there in the deep. Gets him 4 runs. And after 4 overs, we're sitting at 44 with 3 back-to-back 4s to end that over. This is some great knocks from Nitin Arvind and Chirag Sisodia of the Mahadev Strikers. They're sitting on 11 runs and over at this point, and we've got 2 more overs till the end of the power play.
At 44, scoring at 11 runs and over, that is a good start for them. They're hoping maybe they are going to add 15 or even 20 runs in the next 12 balls to get them to 60 runs. Scoring 60 runs will be a good one for them to finish to end the power play. So that's the start that Coach David Asiji will be happy with.
He celebrated his birthday also a few days ago in the camp with the Mahadev Strikers. It was nice to see that celebration. Vishal, who is on the pitch for the HARIOM Titans, is also celebrating his birthday weekend. So there's small personal celebrations here, but I think HARIOMs have taken this game a little personal now because there's a change in bowling and they brought in Samagaja. Facing Samagaja for the HARIOM Titans is the captain of the Mahadev Strikers. Comes down the ground, up, over, and he will find the fence. That's 4 more runs for the Mahadev Strikers. How about that for a shot? Down the crease, great connection, races towards the boundary. Same situation, this time higher. And does it go the distance? You bet it does. It's gone on the roof of the school. It's a maximum for the Mahadev Strikers. And your Sunday evening is just about to get heated up. We've also crossed the 50 mark for the Mahadev Strikers with that amazing shot from the captain of the Mahadev Strikers. It is a monster 6 on the roof of the school. Here comes the third delivery. We've got back-to-back boundaries. Oh, that's just lofted up. And they'll take a single to put Nitin Arvind now on strike. These two are really opening up the scoring for the Mahadev Strikers, and they're putting up a score on the board. Across the 50 mark, they should be happy with their work now.
I just want to let you know that Chirag Sisodia is on top of the batting chart with 337 runs from just 4 innings, and that doesn't include this match. So if you're going to include what he has at the moment, he should be at around 361 runs. So he's really enjoying being in the middle here.
Yeah, Mr. 360 deserves 360.
His highest score is 104.
Well, if he gets to 106, I'll make sure East FM buys him a breakfast tomorrow morning. Oh, that's up. That's over. And he will find the gap. Nitin Arvind also joining the party here for the Mahadev Strikers. 4 more runs. And that brings up 59 runs for the Mahadev Strikers. Still 1 more delivery to come in for Samagaja, who's had it expensive here.
Good batting here we are seeing from these two batters. Well played there from Nitin Arvinda. Where the singles, they're taking singles, and we are done with 5 overs. Score 60 for the loss of no wicket. And Chirag having scored his highest score as 104. Can you guess his lowest score?
Don't tell me a 91 or a 92.
His lowest score is 50.
So he's crossed 50 in every game so far.
Followed by 91.
Followed by 92.
92.
And then 104.
Then 104. So What's remaining now? First of all, he has to beat his 50. Then tries to beat his 91. And then 92. Then we can start talking about the 100. But all said and done, he's really been outstanding. He's really performed as expected. And whoever comes next is Mohit Jawa with the 301.
Yeah, Mohit Jawa will be in action with the Nairobi Capitals tomorrow for more cricketing action here at the SCLPS LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League. For now, in this particular match, Mahendra Shiani coming into the bowling action for HARIOM Titans.
So wide ball.
Yep, Nitin Arvind at the crease. Chirag Sisodia both on 29. It's a good partnership to create in a good batting rotation that they have for the strike. A little pressure for Mahendra Shiani. Not the start he wanted.
Mahendra Shiani, this is the 5th match. He only has 4 wickets.
Oh,
Out.
he's gone.
And there he gets his 5th wicket.
Can you believe it? What a way to get Nitin Arvind walking back to the pavilion. And the HARIOM Titans have broken through the Mahadev strikers. They get their first wicket in match number 18. Let's take a look at that replay. Thing changed the variation of the pace. Easy pickings for the keeper. And they had a quick discussion before the over started, and it's worked out for them. HARIOM Titans are going to be relishing that wicket, the first one of their match, and they'll need to pick up more now to break the scoring of the Mahadev strikers. Mahendra Shiani with great numbers, starting off this particular over, number 6. And there'll be a new batsman joining the captain, Chirag Sisodia. Harendra Kirai, who's got 2,000 plus runs on his belt, 76 with his highest, and a positive strike rate of 126. Can he complement his captain today?
Incoming batsman for Mahadev strikers, Harendra Kirai.
Anywhere between 180 and 200 score is a very good score to defend. But at a tournament like this, especially going into the second innings, cold into the evening, things change a little bit.
Yes, you are right. We've seen we had a match this week where 200 plus was scored, and the chasing the team that batted second were almost going for that score. So at the beginning of the tournament, we looked at 150, 160 was a safe score, but whatever we witnessed earlier this week, I'm not sure. I will not be comfortable to say what kind of what score is safe for.
Score. No, it's true, absolutely. And match number 18 is proving just that. We need to find out what Mahadev strikers can put up on the board after winning the toss. Harendra Kirai coming in. This is good work and good bowling from Mahendra Shiani for the HARIOM Titans.
Prior to this wicket, Mahendra Shiani had picked up 4 wickets, and those 4 wickets came from only 1 match against Purple Cap. So it's good that he's been able to get a wicket. From the last 2 matches, he went wicketless.
Oh, this is good work from Harendra Kirai, but great bowling as well. He's dealt with it well, and he's even found himself a boundary. How about that for a shot? Great control and great ease of direction. Let's take a look at that one again.
Always eyes on the ball. He watched the ball all the way to the bat, and the results is what we are seeing on your screen, rolling onto the boundary. I think this is a very good start. Yes, they have lost a wicket. Arvind is out, but still Chirag Sisodia and Harendra also has proved in a number of occasions that is a destructive batsman. being asked to go back. Good comeback there from Shiani.
Yeah, just a few words exchanged there between Peter Koech and Mahendra Shiani. Keep your line, keep your length. You're doing well so far. Don't change anything. This time comes out, shorter delivery, and he's gone! They've picked up another one, and it's worked! Mahendra Shiani has picked up 2 wickets in 1 over, and Harendra Kerai is walking back to the pavilion. Mahadev strikers have lost another.
Their strikers picking up the second wicket, dismissing Harendra Kerai.
This is a good change of bowling, shorter delivery.
Good captaincy there. And good bowling. Bowled a short ball. I'm very sure he bowled it deliberately to try and see if he's going to clear. He looked, he stepped out.
And he knew.
And he knew from the body language, he knew he'd not done what you thought of. Disappointment for him. HARIOM must be very happy with whatever they are seeing here. Incoming batsman Viraj Dipak Yadav is currently in 100 runs from 4 innings. His highest being a 61 against Ndovu Crushers.
New batsman in for Mahadev strikers, Viraj Yadav.
So as a captain for HARIOM, you would be thinking Mahendra Shiani is going to have those spells where if he picks up 1 wicket in a match, he might pick up 4. So you might want to use him well because he's already got great numbers under his belt. 2 wickets, 5 runs conceded, and still a delivery to come in his over.
Just tells you what kind of a bowler he is. A very good bowler. Captain believes in him. Brought him at the right time. Imagine picking up 2 wickets in your first over inside the power play, especially the last over of the power play. How the board is over 60 runs. Last ball of the power play. Well, good over there from Mahendra Shiani. 5 runs, 2 wickets. Mahadev strikers 65 for the loss of 2 wickets after 6.
For HARIOM Titans, Samar Gajjar.
Samagaja there for HARIOM Titans. Great bowling figures. 163 wickets. 17 times he's got a 3-wicket haul in a match. Just tells you the kind of work he puts into a game and how he can change things. Expensive in this innings, in his first over. 16 off it. Can he bounce back? Chirag Sisodia, the captain of Mahadev strikers, facing with half the score made by him.
Samagaja, another experienced player. Good shot, well fielded there by Shem Goche, saving 3 runs.
Vraj Dipak Jadav here to open his account for the Mahadev strikers. Got a great range of shots as well. Can change the game. Will he do it tonight? Find some space. Oh, misfield again. Takes 2. No is the call. Tight fielding there from HARIOM. Shem Goche on his toes, making sure there is no opportunity for any runs taken there. Two is the call. They'll only take one. Chirag Sisodia to face the final delivery of Samar Gajra's second over. No run taken, and after 7 overs, the Mahadev strikers are sitting on 69 for the loss of 2. Chirag on 30, Vraj Jadhav on 3.
Mahadev strikers on 69 runs for the loss of 2 wickets.
And what an evening it is here. Sunday evening at the SCLPS Nairobi LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League Season 2. Still yet to bat, as you can see. Pankaj Kirai, Vinod Shiani. A list of players that we might be seeing coming out here. Purushottam Vikaria and Kishan Pindoria as well. Right now though, the HARIOM Titans need to depend on their star player so far, the man who's picked up all the wickets in this match, Mahendra Shiani. Could this be one of those matches where he adds a 5-wicket haul under his belt? He's got none. He's got 4 in the last match when he did take some wickets. But the consistency is the key here in this kind of tournament. He's got 2 already here.
He picked 4 in his second match.
Against the purple cap.
He didn't pick a wicket in the first match, picked 4 in his second, and he has gone wicketless in the
Last match.
last 2 matches.
So this is a great bounce back, and I think it is a strategy from the captain as well, because a lot of players will be watching their bowlers when they face, studying them, understanding who will be coming in when. So this is yet another surprise package, and we've seen this in other games as well, including match number 16 and match number 15 as well over the weekend. This time gets some bat to it, finds the fielder in the deep as well, comes back for 2. Good running there from Viraj Jadhav.
Nairobi Capitals are sitting at the top, followed by MAHADEV strikers. Then HARIOM Titans are third. Palora Dragons are fourth. The 4 teams have 6 points, separated by a net run rate. So which means that this match is key for both teams, that whoever wins will go up the top with 8 points. And these 2 teams have, for HARIOM, their next matches, they have Swami Bapa and Nairobi Capitals. While for MAHADEV strikers, their next match will be against Palola Dragons and Purple Cap.
Well, there's a lot of cricketing action lined up for you at the SCLPS Nairobi LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League. So make sure you like, subscribe and follow Pavitra Live for all the live action in HD quality, as you can see on your screens. Or you can join us here in Nairobi West at the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj International Stadium. And I'm sure the Youth League will be more than happy to accommodate you, your friends, your family. There's snacks, there's garam chai, and there's all-round cricketing entertainment at this stadium.
Talking about what is on offer at the food courts, there's one thing that maybe next time it's still not too late. I'll ask if you can have makai.
Ah, hot maize.
With this weather, we need that makai with some chilies. So it's not yet too late. Maybe they can start that process for that tomorrow.
We will do it. As long as we feature it in the Swahili dictionary, which it does not exist, the word makai. Very, very curious situation, but Once it's there, it will be available.
Mahindi Choma.
Mahindi Choma it is.
Yes.
To wrap up over number 8, Mahadev strikers are on 73 for the loss of 2 wickets. Viraj Jadhav on 7, doing good work between the wickets. Chirag Sisodia sitting on 30 runs. Mahendra Shiani continuing well with great bowling figures. We have all the bowlers, including Yug, Peter Koech, Samar Gajjar and Mahendra Shiani, all bowled 2 overs. And they have summed 73 runs conceded, 2 wickets picked up, both of those coming from Mahendra. Let's see what the HARIOM Titans have now as we close into the halfway stage of this innings.
Niraj Patel adjusting the field here, making sure that everything goes as his plan. Kush Vekaria is the new bowler.
Coming in to bowl the 9th over for HARIOM Titans, Kush Vekaria.
Oh, that's a swing and a miss. And the captain was a little bit worried there. Kush Vekaria looking confident with his first delivery for his over. This time gets some bat to it. 2 is a call. 2 they get. Good running there.
Have you seen Kush Vekaria's action? A very interesting one.
Oh, that's found the gap. Will it go all the way? No, there's a fielder. Just a single. Yes, very peculiar bowling in terms of the way he approaches the crease. I've seen this before. My uncle played for Aga Khan A and B, Asif Popocha. I don't know if you know this name. Had a similar bowling style as well. And it would throw the batsman off, wondering where is the ball going to come from? Which side? The underarm, the overarm, the left arm, the right arm. And this is exactly what Kush Vekaria is doing. It's up in the air. Bounces safely. Oh! But there's another fielder to protect the runs.
Think there's a free hit. There's a no ball there. A no ball call from umpire Shashikant.
Yep, as clear as you could see, he stepped over the line. And that's going to be costly for Kush Vekaria. But at the same time, Viraj Jadhav has a free hit for the Mahadev strikers. Slapped away. Good sound on it, but only finds the fielder. He left all the 3 wickets to the disposal of the bowler.
The youngster wasn't intimidated. As soon as he saw him moving away from the stump on the onside, he felt, let me just stick to my basic, let me just bowl onto the center stump. Qualfield there from Koech. They stick them only for a single.
No, this is actually good work. At 5 overs, we're at 65. At 8.4 overs, we're looking at 80. This has really dried up the runs for the Mahadev strikers at the way they started. So kudos to the HARIOM Titans for tightening up the field and doing good with the ball.
Yeah, they have denied Mahadev from striking to continue their strike. They started off very well, over 60 runs after the power play, but now they have managed to just to tighten it up.
Comes down, places it towards the boundary, gets 2 runs. Maybe gets 3. No. But this is good work. After 9 overs, the Mahadev strikers are on 83 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Viraj on 12, Chirag on 34. And Kush Vekaria goes for 10 runs in his first over. The fans are out here to support their team, whether it's the HARIOM Titans or the Mahadev strikers. They're here to see some scintillating cricketing action under the lights in Nairobi West, at the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj International Stadium for the LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League. And it has turned out to be a true spectacle. We're almost halfway. In fact, you could say we are halfway off the tournament. And keep in mind, the final of the LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League will be taking place on August 15th. So up until then, we have loads of cricketing action for you. Shem Goche now coming in for the HARIOM Titans, new bowling. As you can see the figures, 106 wickets picked up, 5 for 13 best bowling figures. Can he bring in some hope for the HARIOM Titans? Last wickets were picked up by Mahendra Shiani. Up, over, and he's caught! Chirag Sisodia, the captain, is gone with the first ball of Shem Goche, and HARIOM Titans have picked up another while the Mahadev strikers have lost the skipper.
HARIOM Titans picking up the third wicket, dismissing the captain, Chirag Sisodia.
And something interesting, that is Shem's second wicket in the tournament. Prior to this match, he had only played one match, 1 wicket, but he's come back in action with a bang, picking up the most crucial wicket of the tournament's leading scorer, skipper Chirag Sisodia.
That's the lowest score we've seen of Chirag Sisodia, going out for 34 runs. But how about this? He came down. Shem Goche had only words in his mouth that were catch. Catch, please. Come on. He's got the catch. It was looking like it was going for a sixer from here, but not enough elevation, not enough power. Means that Chirag is being dismissed for his lowest score yet at this tournament.
Kishan Pindoria plays for Waraka Sports Club. Three wickets inside 9.1 overs. Big comeback here from the Titans. They have touched it up, denying this Mahadev from striking as they had done earlier on in the inning, getting 60 runs in the first inside the power play. And now things have gone down a bit. That was a chance there. Attacking from the word go.
Ooh, there was some hot bowling action there from Shem Goche, and he's in the mood today to pick up some wickets to wrap up this innings for the HARIOM Titans. Oh, he's bowled him! He's bowled him! How has he done that? In fact, if you read this over, it says W-O-W. Wow! Not much celebration there, but he knew he was going to pick up another one.
That was a very poor shot. Prior to this ball, he went on to swing and missed and didn't make it better. He played the worst shots I've seen this today. Watch. Play straight, and even you could see after this dismissal, his part. Now watch that's what he could have done. Showing, visualizing how he'll have played. Anyway, too bad. Walking back to the pavilion for a knot.
Yep, no runs there for Kishan Pindoria, and Arshdeep Singh comes in for the Mahadev strikers. Shem Goche here with a dream start for the HARIOM Titans. All right, here comes the Kenyan superstar Shem Goche for the HARIOM Titans. Not conceded any runs yet after 3 deliveries. And he is going to be with 2 wicket maiden at the rate he's going right now. This is a great turnaround from the HARIOM Titans. At some point we were looking at a 200 plus score. Things can turn on its head, and how the tables have turned here for the HARIOM Titans. And that wraps up a 2 wicket maiden over from Shem Goche for the HARIOM Titans. Take a bow for that performance and a turnaround for the HARIOM Titans. Mahadev Strikers currently sitting on 83 runs for the loss of 4 wickets after 10 overs. Viraj Jadhav on 12. Arshdeep Singh yet to open his account. And at the halfway point, it's looking positive for the HARIOM Titans. But could there be a bounce back from the Mahadev Strikers? The boundaries have dried up. We need to see them find the fence. Can Viraj and Arshdeep do the damage that the captain and Nitin started with? Best bowling figures of 6 for 13. Kush Vekaria coming in next to bowl. Confident young lad. Oh, he's found the gap there. And how about that for a shot from Viraj Jadhav? 4 runs, Mahadev Strikers. And I think we need to see a replay of this one. Just clipped from the edge of the bat. Splits the fielders and finds the fence. Over number 2 for Kush Vekaria starts off with a boundary. Can he come back against Viraj, who is looking in the mood? Great comeback in the over from Kush Vekaria. Starts off with a boundary and now he's just got a single and a dot to come against Arshdeep Singh.
The remaining 9 overs are very crucial for Viraj. He knows now he's the only person that he'll have to battle the way to the end, and also he needs to guide the youngsters, the other batters that are going to come. Arshdeep Singh playing for Sikh Union will need he'll need to get some guidance from Viraj.
Yep, lucky 2 runs there from Arshdeep. Shem Goche doing the work for HARIOM Titans, limiting the scoring to just 2 runs in that last delivery. 90 has come up for the Mahadev Strikers. Oh, that's bowled him! How about that? How did you do that, sir? A full toss opportunity, mistimed, misjudged, and the bails come flying in front of Arshdeep Singh. Kush is wondering how easy was that. Viraj was wondering how did that happen. And match number 18 has just gotten heated up because the 5th wicket has fallen for the Mahadev strikers. They're sitting at 90 for the loss of 5. And Arshdeep going only for single digits. Purushottam Vekaria, as you can see, is now coming in for the Mahadev strikers alongside Viraj Jadhav. And Kush Vekaria, with a peculiar delivery, has picked up a full toss wicket. And he's bowled the batsman.
You are right calling that a full toss wicket because I'm sure even Kush was shocked that he got a wicket from that ball. Those are balls that are freebies. They're usually referred as freebies. If you get that kind of delivery, you just laugh as you swing that bat. But anyway, I won't say if it's a bat of experience. Arshdeep has played a couple of years for his A-team Sikh Union. We won't expect him to get out in that kind of fashion. But anyway, he's back into the pavilion and we've got Purushottam Vekaria from Ruaraka Sports Club. Hours ago, they registered a very big win, 71 runs win over Nairobi Gymkhana. And he's here now. Carrying. Just watch how he missed that ball.
Similar delivery from the last one, but this time connects for Purushottam Vekaria. He's off the mark and he's opened his account as well. Great over from Kush Vekaria. He's picked up his first wicket. He goes for 18 runs in his 2 overs. And Mahadev strikers are sitting on 91 for the loss of 5 after 11.
I'm sure Shem Goche will be coming back to see if he's going to tighten up, maybe pick another wicket. These players are all from the same club. As I predicted, Shem is coming back. Gaja assisting him, maybe in planning the field. In case you are joining us, Mahadev strikers are on 91 for 5 after 11 overs. They were comfortable at 60 after 5 overs, but ended up losing the first wicket, Nitin Arvind, on 29 with the scoreboard on 61 after 5.1 overs. Harendra Kerai followed immediately for 4 runs. 4 balls later with the board on 65. Then the big wicket, the big moment, Chirag Sesadia getting out in the 10th over, the board on 83. Then we had Kishan Dinesh being clean bowled, playing across the line for a duck, 9.3 overs. Then Arshdeep Singh has just been dismissed on 2 runs. The 10.5 overs. So Mahadev strikers have lost their wickets in very quick fashion here.
Oh, that's a great shot, Dan. How about that to welcome the boundaries back again into the game? They dried up for the Mahadev strikers and finally Viraj has found a way to scoop it over and find the fence. And that's a reverse shot from Viraj to find the fans and also the fence for the Mahadev strikers. What do you recommend would be a good score at this point for the Mahadev strikers despite losing 5 wickets within the first 10 overs?
They've got 8.3 overs to play and they're almost into 100 runs. So if they can get 150, then I think that will have been a very good show from them. But they can even get more than that if they're going to get Viraj staying on the wicket, not just staying, and getting some runs. I think he's the only decent batsman now remaining in that team. So if he stays there for some time, then they're capable of getting a decent score of 150 plus.
Yeah, this is some good batting from Viraj. He's leading the way like you mentioned, and he should stay out there as a commanding batsman to help the others that come in as well. It doesn't matter if you don't get boundaries in all the overs, but if you do, make sure you rotate the strike and change the game in terms of your favor. Purushottam looking a little bit uncomfortable with that delivery. Shem Goche putting in some more turn. Final delivery over number 12. Just 6 off it. After 12, we're sitting on 97 for the loss of 5. Viraj on 22, Purushottam on 2. All right, if you're just joining us, a very good evening to you and welcome to the SCLPS LAXMANBHAI Premier League. Oh, that's a reverse scoop attempt, but didn't work out. It came out from the top of the edge of the bat, so it landed right next to the batsman. Viraj being cheeky and innovative at this point of the game. Too risky, you think?
Something funny is that if you manage to connect it and it goes, gets the whatever you require, then it looks like something good. But if you don't manage to get runs, then story changes. And it's like, what are you doing? But if you manage to get a run of it, then you look like you are a hero of the day, of that moment.
Dan, have you tried such, they would call this nakra in Hindi, in terms of trying to try something funny. So have you tried any nakras in any of your days during cricket while batting?
Those days we find that we used to play cricket whereby the coaches
would punish you, huh? That's a great shot. It's gone up, over, and will race away towards the boundary. Purushottam joins the party for the Mahadev strikers, and that will bring up 102 runs for the Mahadev strikers.
Purushottam is another good batter, somebody that just needs to give his partner a standard. Let him just hang around as Viraj tries his new magic that you are witnessing at the moment. But all said and done, Viraj needs to be at the wicket. Regardless of what, he just needs to be at the wicket. Once again. Is that...
What has happened? We thought it was going to the boundary, but it's another wicket. Purushottam gets the boundary and now finds the fielder. And Kush Vekaria has picked up another here in match number 18. We thought that was going for the fence. Great connection, great flight as well, but straight into the palms of the fielder. And what about that for a catch? Great work, must have stung his palms there. But Shubham Patel will not be complaining. They've picked up a wicket number 6 of the Mahadev strikers. Wow, it was almost as if it was magnetic that got stuck into his hands. And this is all happening here at the Shri Kachileva Patel Samaj International Stadium for the LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League match number 18 between the Mahadev Strikers and the HARIOM Titans.
Pradeep Swami Bapa player. I like his profile photo.
Cut shot. Will we see it today from Pradeep Jasani? Kush Vekaria doing great here for the HARIOM Titans so far. Only conceded 23 runs, but also picked up 2 important wickets. He's got 2 more deliveries to come in his third over. Wide signal by the umpire. So still 2 legal more deliveries to come in this over. Connects it. Oh! Just falls out of the palms of the fielder. And that would have been a good catch. Let's take a look at that one. It's edged off the bat. The shot of the profile picture came in. But that just fell short of Satish, who would have made a blinder of a catch. Great effort there from the HARIOM Titans from limiting the runs. They picked up a single, and that puts Viraj back on strike. Takes a single to put him back on strike, and that wraps up over number 13. The Mahadev strikers sitting on 105 for the loss of 6 after 13 overs. There you go, the table for you at the LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League. Top of the table, Nairobi Capitals and Mahadev strikers, HARIOM Titans and Palora Dragons follow with the same points, 6. And then the table splits in half with Ndovu Crushers on 4, the Purple Caps on 4. We had the Playmasters on 2, and Swami Bappa yet to record a win at this tournament. But the fans are here despite that. They're here to see some great cricket here at the SCLPS Nairobi West. Friends, family joining from all around to come and witness the cricketing action. Shem Goche back in action for the HARIOM Titans. One is the call. They'll take a single. There's good turn on that one. Good bowling as well. Pradeep will need to get on and going quickly for Mahadev strikers.
Those are now 15 balls from Shem Goche, conceding only 7 runs. But what matters is the wicket column. 2 wickets on his name now. He's bowling some good line, drying up those lines, tightening up. HARIOM should be a very good, happy lot with whatever they are seeing now. As it pitched outside leg, yes, the umpire David Pamba indicating that that is a wide ball. Slightly missing his line.
Shem Goche in this over alone has planted 4 trees as a result of the initiative from the SCLPS youth and the community as well. For every dot, they will plant a tree at this LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League.
Yes, and there is another one. This over, he has given up. He has given out 5 trees for the initiative. Mahadev strikers, after 14 overs, they're 107 for 6.
On 107 runs for the 6 wickets.
Yeah, I don't think the Mahadev strikers will be used to with that kind of a scorecard. It usually goes up to hundreds, 30s, 50s. This time, all batsmen have made under 50. Vraj Jadhav, the only hope left out there for the strikers. Can he do the damage that they want to see, at least on the scoreboard, in terms of getting them to that 150, 160 mark? Oh, he's got the scoop. He's executed it well. And like you said, Dad, he now looks like the hero with that fantastic shot for the Mahadev strikers. How about this for some innovation? He wasn't far away from Shem Goche, but if you put a race between the white ball and Shem, you know who's winning.
That's what normally happens, as I said. If you get it, everybody will be happy. Will be a hero, but miss it. Kuchvekaria bowling his last. So for 30 runs, 2 wickets on his name.
That's found the gap. Will it find the fielder? Yes, it does. They come back for 2. Good work there by HARIOM Titans. Good work by Viraj as well. That brings him up to 31 runs. This is good cricket now from the Mahadev strikers.
Already, we've had 17 completed matches in this Shri Kuchileva Nairobi, Shri Kuchileva Patel Samaj Nairobi, LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League T20 Season 2. We've had 17 completed matches. In those 17 matches, we've had a 5,045 runs scored with the 217 wickets. And we've had 3,730 balls being bowled. Of the 3,730 balls, we've had 1,542 trees planted. That is almost half of the balls bowled.
Yeah, so kudos to all those who have been doing well with the ball. Our planet is going to be much better thanks to all the trees you've planted, so continue the good work. That's crunched down the ground. Only a single.
And we've had 475 fours and 154 sixes, 21 50s, and 2 centuries. One from Chirag Sisodia and one from Mohit Jawa.
Well, Dan, we've still got 2 more weeks of cricketing action here at the SCLPS Nairobi LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League, which means those numbers are only going to go up with more runs on the board, more deliveries coming in, more boundaries, more wickets, more action right from here in Nairobi West. After 15 overs, we're sitting at 114 runs for the Mahadev strikers. They've lost 6 wickets. Viraj still out there with 32. Pradeep Jasani opened his account, and Shem Goche for the HARIOM Titans will come and close his spell. Great numbers so far, only conceding 8 runs, picked up 2 wickets. Can he get his 18th 3-wicket haul?
Let's say we are only 6 balls away from that.
Wowza! What about that for a shot? Has that gone the distance? It doesn't matter, it's found the boundary. But it is some cheeky reverse scoop from Viraj Jadhav. Turns around, gets good bat onto it. It's gone the whole distance. And it is a maximum reverse sweep. How about that for a shot for the Mahadev strikers? Well, the confirmation is it's a boundary for sure. 4 runs have been given for that shot. Viraj Jadhav on cruise control. Repeat of the same. This time caught, and he's gone. Shem Goche has got his 3-wicket haul, and what a way to do it.
HARIOM Titans picking up the 7th wicket. Dismissing Viraj Jadhav.
Now Jamil with that catch. What do you think now? Is he a hero? He's turned from a hero to a...
Yep, you said it. From hero to zero, because now you've lost your wicket. But when it worked, it gave you the runs. When it didn't, it's cost your team. Absolutely. That's a perfect example of those kind of shots. And the fans were happy at some point, and now you can see the frowns on their faces.
And that's why you'll find that coaches don't teach players those kind of shots. Those are shots that players come up with them, maybe to spice up the game, to get the runs, do something unique. But coaches also can tell you, stick to the right basic play in front of the wicket. Yeah, don't try anything spectacular. Yes, if it happens, we'll clap for you. We'll hope that you get another one, you do more of those. But if you come out, I'm sure the coach was wondering, what are you trying?
Yep.
Forgetting that he had scored a 4 from that ball.
Exactly. He did it in the first one, got a boundary, tried it again, and this time Shem Goche picks up the wicket, and what a catch. He had 2 players waiting on that side, and it's worked out for the HARIOM Titans. Shem Goche is still on a roll here. Mansukh Varsani, the new batsman. Yeah, this is going to be quite difficult now. After 7 wickets have fallen for the Mahadev strikers, 150 is looking very distant at this point, but not impossible. Shem Goche has put in a man of the match performance for the HARIOM Titans in terms of doing the work with the ball. So far, his figures tell you all of it. Still 2 legal deliveries to come to wrap up his spell here today.
They have lost 7 wickets for 58 runs. And keep in mind that Kuwait only had 2 overs.
Oh, that's a swing and a miss. And that wraps up over number 16 and Shem Goche's spell for today. His numbers are 3 wickets, conceding 12 runs. And I'm sure a whole lot of trees planted by the SCLPS community as a result of his bowling. Right now, Mahadev strikers are sitting on 118 runs for the loss of 7 wickets after 16 overs. Vraj Jadhav with 36, Chirag Sisodia with 34. And those have been the key contributors to this particular match. At the crease right now, Pradeep Jasani with a single. And Mansukh Varsani still to open his account. Samar Gajjar coming in to bowl his 3rd over. Samar Gajjar will be very instrumental at this point as well. He could even wrap up the game now. Get some good bat onto it. And they come back for 2. That brings up 120 runs for the Mahadev strikers. To look comfortable, they might need 30 more. And anything above that would be extra bonuses. Bowled him! Samar Gajjar has bowled out the batsman. Mansukh Varsani is only left after Pradeep departs. It's the 8th wicket of the Mahadev strikers fallen. How about that for turn? And that's taken out the bails of the stump as well. Good work there from Samar. Unfortunate there for the batsman. And HARIOM can celebrate yet another wicket fallen. Dan, at this Shri Kachileva Patel Samaj LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League, every team has an anthem and a song. I saw you singing along to HARIOM Titans song, the Har Har Mahadev song for the Mahadev strikers. Which is your favorite anthem at this tournament?
It's the one for Nairobi Capitals.
Of course, because it's got Swahili jams to it too.
Yes.
I think I agree with you on that one.
It's the one that I'll say that I understand. And maybe at the end of this tournament, I'll be able to get some lessons about the other songs. But as of now, Nairobi Capitals.
Sama Gajar back into the action. Pankaj Kirai, the new batsman for the Mahadev Strikers. Can he come in and do some damage for the guys in green? Yeah, this game has turned on its head and nobody saw this coming. The table toppers, Mahadev Strikers, struggling. Sama Gajar picking up an all-important wicket. Still got a delivery to come in this over. Only 2 runs given away. Oh, that's up. And he's got another one. That's another wicket for the HARIOM Titans. Mahadev Strikers have lost 9 and Sama Gajar has picked up 2 and given away 2. What about this for a 18th over? Pankaj Kirai did not get the right connection. More of edge. And an easy catch there for the HARIOM Titans. Wickets tumbling down here for the Mahadev Strikers. Safe hands from Hirani. And the new batsman for the Mahadev Strikers coming in with the number 55. Shyam will be the last batsman for the Mahadev Strikers. Mansukh Varsani at the crease. Fans out here with smiles on their faces. They could be HARIOM Titans fans. Because as it stands right now, Mahadev Strikers lose 120, lose 9 wickets after 17 overs. Here comes Peter Koech.
This seems to be might be the 4th match that the first team will be bowled out. The first inning will see a team being bowled out.
Bowling the 18th over for HARIOM Titans, Peter Koech.
The other matches that teams have been bowled out was Swami Bappa, who were bowled out for 96 by Nairobi Capital. Then
they squeeze in a single there.
Then we had Purple Cap being bowled out for 84 by Palora Dragons. Playmasters were bowled out for 131 by HARIOM Titans. And it looks like HARIOM Titans could do that. They're about 2.5 overs to achieve that feat once again of bowling out a team.
Let's say they're bowled out. Let's say the HARIOM Titans have put on a great show. Mahadev Strikers, maybe 125, 130 runs. How do you think Chirag Sisodia and his team would come into the next match to look to bowl out the HARIOM Titans early?
Yeah, they have another option. Sincerely speaking, they have not had a very good batting performance after the power play. Immediately they lost Arvind. They never bounced back as much as the captain tried. He got out and on what I think wasn't a good shot from him. And so if they come in, they know they'll have no other option rather than coming and attacking from all the angles. They have to open all the cylinders to make sure that they put Titans.
Oh, that's a swing and a miss. And Peter Koech is doing great work here for the HARIOM Titans.
Yeah, Koech needs that wicket. He needs a wicket. He's bowling well. He's trying to get that Yorker length. Good Yorker there. But so unfortunate he wasn't able to hit the stumps that he's looking for.
Final delivery for Peter Koech in this over. They will pick up just a single. And that brings up 123 runs for the loss of 9 wickets after 18 overs for the Mahadev strikers. 12 more deliveries to come. The fans are out here at the Shri Kachileva Patel Sabaj International Stadium.
After 18 overs, Mahadev strikers on 123 runs for the loss of 9 wickets.
Do they have what it takes to get 150?
It's possible from here where we're sitting. But once you're on the pitch, facing the toughest of bowlers, someone like Samar Gajar, who's coming to wrap up his spell, already got 2 wickets for 22 runs. Yeah, you rather stick to the crease, limit the running and scoring than to get bowled out. You don't want to give that team the opportunity to bowl your entire team out. Well, that's what I would prefer. You rather stay at the crease, don't make the runs, but rather than being bowled out, things save some dignity. And I guess that was a close call. Good work from the keeper there. Very alert at even this point of the game.
This new format of the game, okay, now it's not a new format. It's a format that has been there for years now, the T20. Our players have lost that ability to bat for long. They get in there, they just want to go for a kill, swing the bat and go and see how much whatever you can watch.
Wow, what a reverse shot. That one connected well and it's found the boundary. How about that from Mansukh Varsani?
A good one for him. A good shot.
Nothing
Wow.
was working up until that one.
That was a good one.
Now,
Yes, I was saying about the issue to do with now it's difficult to see players being patient on the crease. I remember when I started my cricket, I started that I played for a club called Kenya Kongonis, and Kongonis, what they used to have at least once a month, they used to organize some time game matches, whereby the first team will come in, post whatever they're supposed to post in their given time. Then the second team will try and get to that total. But towards the end, the last hour of that match, you are given a certain number of overs that were supposed to bowl in that period. You either choose if you want to attack or you want to play for a draw. So as a batsman, you might say we have about 20 overs or 15 overs in 1 hour to get 100 runs. You feel like this is not possible. So what do? You play for a draw. And that kept on improves a player's ability to stay on their wicket for long. But as of now, what is happening or what we are seeing, players from young age, they are just being taught to hit the ball. A player who is about 10 years, 15 years, 13 years is being told power hitting. Power hitting, what it means, you get there, try and hit the ball for a 6. And so when you get at this stage, you still don't know how can I play to finish the remaining overs.
and that's why they say Test cricket is the best form of a game. So that you spend more time at the crease to understand the way the ball works, the way the day pans out for you as a batsman. We've come down to the final over of this first innings between the Mahadev strikers and the HARIOM Titans. Peter Koech with the responsibility. Crunched away from Mansukh Varsani and finds the boundary once again. He brings up 132 runs for the Mahadev strikers. These are runs away that they required earlier in the game, but they're getting it now from Peter Koech. Peter has come quite close to pick up his wicket for the HARIOM Titans. It's been hit and miss for him. What can Mansukh do now for the Mahadev strikers? Can he find a way to get to that 150 mark? Is it too soon to say? Or will Peter pick up the all-important wicket to wrap it up? Better delivery there. Change of variation, change of pace and length. It's all happening here in match number 18 on a Sunday evening in Nairobi West. between the Mahadev strikers, who are at the top of the table with 6 points, just under the Nairobi Capitals. And below them is the HARIOM Titans on the same number of points. Oh, it's got pad to it. And they'll take a bye.
One of the umpires, Paul Angere, is just letting me know that today his off day and is watching us live from Mnet. Mnet is a estate within Nairobi on Thika Road, and he's just telling us that he's not missing any action.
Oh, that was close from Peter. Hello, umpire. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your company, and I hope you're enjoying the scintillating cricket here at the SCLPS Nairobi West. It's an international stadium, Dan. The lights make it look like it's day. And we've got just the final delivery of innings number 1 for match number 18. Peter Koech versus Mansukh Varsani. It's come down to this. Reverse scoop. Beats the fielder. Beats the second fielder. Oh, great work there. They call for 3. Struggling. They've been bowled out. The Mahadev strikers have lost all 10 wickets to the HARIOM Titans in match number 18. And what a finale, Dan.
That was a good one. As I predicted, or as I said, I thought Titans had bowled so well and they deserve to get all the wickets, and they have done that with the last ball of this match. 136 runs, 137 to win. Do join us in a few minutes for the second inning, where Titans will be needing to score 137 runs to win.
A very good evening to you and a very warm welcome to a Sunday evening here in Nairobi West for the Shri Kachileva Patel Samaj LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League. And we are underway with the second innings between match number 18, MAHADEV Strikers versus the HARIOM Titans. Dan in studio and in the comm box with me, Jamil Alibai. As we're going to take you through this entertaining encounter, we'll be joined by Raj Budia later on in the comm box. But it is a pleasure to be here with you on this entertaining night filled with cricketing action that we all love to see.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And yes, we are into the second inning of this match. A match that carries a lot of weight because whoever wins goes top of the table. To start off their defense is Pushottam Vekaria.
That's found the edge of the bat, finds the fielder and will get close to the boundary. There's some cheers from the crowd wondering whether he touched the ball at the same time as he touched the boundary. And they'll have to check that as well at the same time. And that's why we have some great live coverage to find out if we can go upstairs and look at the replay.
Yeah, we'll need to see that because even me where I'm seated, I thought maybe by the time he was getting that ball, his body was on the boundary. Watch once again.
So if his leg is touching the boundary, and it is, and if he touches the ball at the same time, this will be declared 4 runs.
Yes, it will be declared 4 runs. We are waiting. From where we see we cannot make the decision. We are going to wait for the third umpire, Mokan, to decide if it was a boundary or not. And it is a boundary.
Oh, the confirmation has come in. It is a boundary. And it's all happening here at the SCLPS Nairobi LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League, where runs away have come in. And there's a shout there. It is given. What about this for a start? A single, a boundary, a wicket, and Shubham Patel has been dismissed for the HARIOM Titans. MAHADEV Strikers pick up their first wicket in the first over.
The first wicket dismissing Shubham Patel.
I think, as we rightly said, this is a big match, battle of the top sides. And so, good start for MAHADEV Strikers. They were not in this situation when they were batting. At least they had their openers putting on 60 for the opening partnership. But here, story is different. MAHADEV picking up their first wicket in the first over. Just watch at how Chirag Sisodia is a very happy man, delighted with that support from the wicket keeper. Umpire Dindeste Hiren Kerai coming into batter number 3.
Yeah, this is a great start for the MAHADEV Strikers. HARIOM Titans will now have to be taking a back seat in terms of how they should progress from here onwards in the match. 5,000 plus runs, 120 his highest, 120 as his strike rate. Hiren needs to put on a performance for the HARIOM Titans. They just require 132 runs to win this match number 18 to go top of the table. Narendra Patel has opened his account with just a single. But what about this for a start of an over with Pushottam Vekaria for the Strikers? Finds the gap and will find a fielder as well. Just a single there. Pushottam Vekaria, an instrumental bowler for the MAHADEV Strikers. Yeah, it's a chilly Sunday evening here with some crackling cricket and some hot tea from the SCLPS community and committee. The Youth League, always so hospitable for all those who come to Nairobi West to watch this kind of cricket.
Yes, I'm happy. I won't lie. The tea has been useful. It has been able to warm us up in this Nairobi cold weather. But before I forget, whoever is having us tea is also in a position to get us Makai.
Garam chai and Makai.
So he's listening, and I'm sure from tomorrow we might have Makai Banda here.
After the first over in this second innings between the Mahadev Strikers and HARIOM Titans, HARIOM Titans are on 6 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Narendra on 1, Hiren on 1. Purushottam Vekaria going for 6, but picking up the all-important wicket. The equation is simple. 131 runs required in 114 deliveries. Arshdeep Singh Kundi, the replacement, coming in to bowl the second over. This is great tactics and strategy from the captain, don't you think?
Yes, it is. There is the young man playing for Sikh Union in the NPCS Super League.
Earlier, the captain of the Mahadev Strikers said that there'll be 2 changes. I think just Raj is one of them. Arshdeep coming in with some pace. Crunch down the line. Back to where the bowlers was. But finds the fielder. It's a dot ball, an important one. Yeah, the fans are out here now to witness this second innings. And the crowd is split into 2. Half supporting the HARIOM Titans, half supporting the Mahadev Strikers. Both on 6 points, both joining the top of the table alongside Nairobi Capitals and the Palora Dragons. And it's a match like this now that will dictate the rest of the tournament in the coming weeks. Ooh. Narendra Patel still getting accustomed to this match.
I think he's a impact player. I didn't see him fielding. So he comes in as an impact player.
So fresh legs, not warm enough. But this time connects. Does he find the gap? He finds a fielder in the deep. Comes back for 2, good running there. Oh! Including a small trip over there for Kalyan. Shabash. Do you know the meaning of that one, Dan?
Well done. Am I right?
Shabash, Dan. Those are screams from all around the ground saying Shabash, Narendra. Sharash Kerai for the push of the run. Arshdeep Singh conceding 3 runs, 2 yet to come. It's just past 9 p.m. here in Nairobi. We've got international tournaments happening across the country and our neighbors too. And I promise you, what you're watching right now on your screen is nothing short of an international tournament and its caliber. Oh, that's up and over. And that's 1 bounce into the fence. Maybe a bounce directly into the fence. It's a maximum. Gets all the connection he needed, all the power, and it crosses.
That was a very big blow there for MAHADEV strikers and for the young man. He had started off very well, conceding only 5 runs from 5 deliveries. 3 runs from 5 deliveries. But Narendra Patel connected it so well, and it just bounced just over the boundary for a maximum, the first of this inning. On strike is Hiren Kerai, the wicket keeper. A very destructive batsman. Plays himself through the inning.
So all of it is happening in front of the comm box because I think there's a signal for a new ball to be introduced into the game. Purushottam Vekaria coming in for his second over. He's already picked up 1 wicket, the only wicket for this innings.
He'll need 1 wicket to come, maybe in his over, to balance the match. As it is, yes, they are only on 15 for the loss of 1 wicket in 2 overs, but they're still at the top because they're scoring at 7.5 overs. Required run rate is 6.8. So, as it is now, HARIOM Titans are slightly in control of this match.
Great delivery there from Purushottam. He had a boundary in his over. In the previous over, we had another boundary. So those are the ones that cost them. And that's what HARIOM Titans will be looking for. Just 1 boundary in every over, and they should be comfortable. The equation is 122 required in 107. MAHADEV strikers need to defend 121.
Ball into his field, getting all the support from the fielders. 122 required from 106 balls.
Yeah, in the previous innings, we were going to see a couple of runs finish it, but turns out that the entire team was bowled out. And this is the 5th time it's happened at the SCLPS LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League on the final delivery. Oh, he's dropped him! Hiren Kerai has been dropped on 2 runs. And that is a biggie. A big blow for HARIOM Titans. Just nicked, edged, taken aback, straight into the palms, but couldn't get a grip on it. Sham will be kicking himself there. Purushottam with another wicket chance. Gone. Connects well with the bat. And it's Kalyan who's now turning up the heat for the HARIOM Titans. Narendra Patel finds the boundary. How expensive could that drop be for the HARIOM Titans? How expensive could it be for the MAHADEV strikers?
Yes, it might end up being a big one because that was a sitter, very easy catch there. Maybe he didn't expect that, but to me that could not be an excuse because anytime you're in that fielder, balls can come at you at any given time. That's why you are there.
Wowza! That's gone out of the park! Narendra Patel, welcome to the Kalyan show. This match might just finish in 10 overs at the way we're going. Purushottam sent to the skies. And with the new ball, they might just need another new ball. That has gone into the river. And it's a biggie for the HARIOM Titans. What connection that was. Eyes only on the ball and gets good connect onto it. Dismissed for a maximum. Once more up in the air. This time, there is a fielder. No, there isn't. And the call is 4 runs from the umpire. It's back-to-back boundaries for Narendra Kalyan. What a way to wrap up the 3 overs. 30 runs on the board, 1 wicket fallen. Purushottam goes expensive in the last one. Narendra Patel now on 23. Hiren Kerai was dropped on 2. He's now sitting on 3. Run rate is currently at 10. They require 6.
I'm sure the fielder might be asking himself, what did I do wrong to let Hiren off the hook? But anyway, we are done. 3 overs gone, 30 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Narendra Patel entertaining people here with 23 from just 10 balls.
Yeah, Mahadev Strikers fans looking worried now. But the ball falls onto the hands of the captain, Chirag Sisodia. 116 innings, 117 wickets. 4 for 5 is the best bowling figures. They will need his excellence of Chirag Sisodia, the captain of the Mahadev Strikers at this point now, to dry up the runs and the boundaries for the HARIOM Titans. Mahadev Strikers now on their feet for a reason to celebrate, hoping that their skipper will take a wicket and change the game.
Coming in now, Chirag Sisodia has 8 wickets with the best figures of 3 for 18 against Ndovu Crushers. Then he picked 2 for 28 against Playmasters. So he's a bowler. He's a player that his team will depend on him as far as bowling is concerned to deliver either by planting more trees or by getting those wickets. Good start there from the skipper.
Yeah, Hiren Kerai struggling a little bit out there. But his players have given him the confidence that it will come. Give it time, don't worry.
Yes, that one will pile some pressure.
3 dots to start this over.
When to attack him, 2 balls to play. Good start there from Chirag.
There's something I've noticed about Chirag is that he doesn't waste time, too much time between deliveries. So gets the ball, gets back onto the crease. Quick deliveries, doesn't give the batsman to settle as well. This time connects and he'll find the fence. 4 runs added to the HARIOM Titans, and Hiren Kerai has off the mark, finding himself in a comfortable position to find the fence. Great work there, good effort there. Finds 4 runs and a boundary. Up, up, up and away. He's gone. He's got the wicket. Chirag Sisodia has turned out some magic and he's pulled one out of the hat. You asked for some inspiration and he's ended the over with just that. Hiren Kerai is going back.
Captain comes in, captain delivers. Captain delivers. And this is a big moment here. Went for a big one, but ended up being the biggest wicket so far. Good bowling from the skipper. Went on his knees, swept it into the air, couldn't clear the boundary, and land safely in Nitin's Arvind's hand. What a moment here. Mahadev Strikers are happy for having just struck the Titans.
Yep, he knows what that wicket means. He knows how he should have ended that over. He's picked up a wicket and he knows what that means as well for the men in green. Pressure on now on a moonlit night here in Nairobi, as you can see, with some great cricketing coverage, some great camera work all around the field. And we've got a new batsman coming in for the HARIOM Titans. Samagaja alongside Narendra Patel. What a blow for the HARIOM Titans after a great start. They've dropped 2 wickets. And now we have a new partnership brewing here. Arshdeep Singh will continue the bowling for the Mahadev strikers. Started off well. Can he continue?
Samagaja 4 innings, 136 runs with the highest score of 54 that is scored against Purple Cup. As you said, Arshdeep Singh had a very good start in his first over, only conceding 3 runs, but was clobbered for a big 6 by Narendra Patel. Will it be a repeat of the opening over? Because already he started with the dot ball. Again, stepping out. Is there protection there? Yes, sir. Only a single to put Sama on strike for the first time. Samagaja looks a decent batsman with the figures of highs of 54 and 43, which is scored against Palora Dragons, and then 27 against Novo Crushers and 12 against Play Masters. So it just shows that he's a player who can help his side post something on the border.
Oh, this is good work from the captain. Very aggressive, making sure there's no runs in between the sticks. But that's what you'd like to see from Mahadev strikers. Despite such a low score put up on the board, they want to put the aggression, the pressure early in the game to put HARIOM Titans in an uncomfortable position to take risks of even a single run. That's found some bat onto it. They'll just take a single. And coming to join me in the commentary box is our very own member of the Youth League, of the community, of the Nairobi Capitals, and the commentary box, Raj Budia. A name familiar to all those here in Nairobi West. A very warm welcome, and asante sana for the garam garam chai, Raj. It's keeping us going here.
Thank you, and most welcome as well.
This is a good recovery from Arshdeep Singh. Only 2 runs off it. Narendra Patel had some great shots finding the boundary. Those have dried up now. But this is what you want to see from the Mahadev strikers despite putting a low score on the board. More aggression with the ball.
And to let you know, Jamil, that low-scoring games become more difficult to chase because the team chasing becomes very cautious of the run rate. Once they get that required run rate of 6, they try and play very cautious, try and get just the singles, rotate the strike. And when you even get a bad ball, you can't convert it to a boundary. So low-scoring totals become even more difficult than to chase high-scoring totals. High-scoring totals, the batsmen go in, are very free, play their shots, and they can convert into boundaries.
That's a great observation, and in fact, you're in for a treat here in match number 18 between the Mahadev strikers and the HARIOM Titans. As you can see, after 5 overs, HARIOM Titans are sitting on 36 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Narendra Patel on 24. Samagaja just opened his account. The HARIOM Titans require 101 runs from 90 deliveries. Easier said than done at the LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League.
Incoming to bowl the last over of the power play, Mansukh Varsani. More of a medium pacer, but it's the power play. And you have Narendra on the other hand, who's going mind-blowing, striking the ball around the park. So let's see how it goes for Mansukh when he is bowling to Nandu.
Mansukh had a good cameo in the batting lineup for the Mahadev Strikers despite coming in late in the game. They lost all their wickets, but he found the boundary a couple of times. That took the score to a decent 137. So he did a small job, a small part in making sure the bat contributed, his bat contributed. But now, as you can see, instructions from the captain to make sure he keeps his line and length for the bowling, picks up more wickets at this tournament and gets his figures up there.
I feel the Mahadev Strikers should be promoting Mansukh in the batting lineup, because the previous game also, when they played the NAIROBI Capitals, he came in as the last batsman. So maybe in the coming games that they have, try and push him up the order, 1 or 2 at least.
Oh, that's a massive shot. That's up in the air. Is it going to go the distance? You bet it's gone the distance. Signal from the umpire tells you what a maximum it is. And right now you're enjoying the Kalyan show.
Look at him just charging down the wicket. He knows Mansukh is not going to offer the pace that he wants. So therefore, Narendra Kalyan walking down the wicket, trying to get to the ball. And look at that for a pick. It was on the offside. Do remember that. Look at that. Sliced it over the point region.
Oh, he's bowled him. Are you kidding me? He's kicking himself, wondering how he's going to do this. But he's gone and he's walking back to the pavilion. And Mansukh Varsani has picked up an all-important wicket for the Strikers.
So this was basic cricket from Mansukh. Bowling onto the stumps. If you miss, I hit. And this time around, Narendra Kalyan misses and he gets the wicket.
Wow,
this
and
is a wicket.
What an important one for the Mahadev Strikers.
Definitely. Look at that. An in-swinging delivery. Looks like Narendra Kalyan just went a bit cross, trying to play on the leg side where he was meant to play it on the off, or maybe even straighter.
Yeah.
Not happy by himself. There you can see.
You said it. Some of them you hit, some of them you miss. And Mansukh Varsani there in the background is celebrating his first wicket of the innings. And how about that for a delivery? What about that? What would be the mindset coming out of a 6 and going back against Kalyan and taking him, not just a wicket, but bowling him out?
So as I said, he came back to his basics. And I think that is what Chirag had spoken to him, telling him, he will go hard for you. Don't panic. You come back stronger. Bowl to your line. Let him play a different shot in that line. And you see the results.
Yep, you're right. There was a conversation between Mansukh Varsani and the captain Chirag Sisodia. And it has worked out right away for the Mahadev Strikers. They've got 3 wickets in under the power play. And right now we've got a new batsman coming in, Satish Hirani for the HARIOM Titans. What can Satish offer at this point of the game? Can he stick in like Viraj did for the Strikers?
Satish also a brilliant batter. He likes going for the ball. But that at this moment, losing the 3 wickets within the power play, they need to see how they can rebuild here. Do understand that Samar is a left-handed batsman, so you can try and rotate the strike, make use of the righty-lefty batting order that you have. That even, you see, you're asking the fielding team to adjust the field each and every ball.
Absolutely, you should definitely use that to your advantage if you've got the rotational option. That's found the gap. And what a way to start his account. Satish Hirani finds the boundary for the HARIOM Titans. And that brings up 47 runs for the HARIOM Titans. After losing their 3 wickets, we still got one more delivery left to wrap up the power play. Can Mansukh Varsani bounce back?
So, before in this over, when he was hit for a boundary 6, he bounced back with a wicket. Now he's been hit for a 4. Can he get another wicket there?
Oh, that was close. The fielder was there, but it was just wide of him, and he finds the 4 and a boundary. HARIOM Titans have now also crossed the 50 mark, and after 6 overs, they're sitting at 51 for the loss of 3. Narendra Patel out there alongside his compatriot. Samar Gajjar and Satish Irani are doing the damage now for the HARIOM Titans. The equation is simple, yet not as easy as it is. 86 of 84. What is your recommendation, Raj? How do you approach this kind of game? Look for a single boundary in every over and then take it from there?
Definitely, for sure, because at this moment, the way the wicket is playing, you need to make sure that you at least finish. If the HARIOM Titans are looking to chase down this score, they should target right now 18 overs and not 20 overs. So right now, the equation of 86 in 84, for them it should be 86 in 72. Letting 12 balls out of the way, allowing them that bit of margin, because such low scoring games, if they go to the wire, they become very mysterious.
Well, Chirag Sisodia, the captain, is here now to bowl. And he's definitely drying up the runs and the boundaries for the HARIOM Titans. In his previous over, 4 dots, 4 runs, boundary, and a wicket caught on the fence.
So all happening there in the over of Chirag.
They call for 2, they get 2.
Great running between the wickets there from the HARIOM Titans. If we look at the batting of the HARIOM Titans, they've got quite a deep batting lineup. They still have Shem Goche, they have Vishal Bojani, they have the captain Neeraj Patel. They even have Pita. They have Mahendra Siani who can bat as well. So at this moment, you trying to look at reducing the run rate to around 4. Look at that for a shot.
Wow, that's found the gap and the fence as well. How about that for a crisp shot from Samar Gajjar?
It just feels like Samar is continuing his batting from where he left in the NPCA League today.
Just imagine all these athletes who've come and joined us from their league match right here at the SCLPS LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League. It's honestly a privilege to watch these athletes perform at such high levels. Samar Gajjar earlier today knocked 138 from 115. 18 fours, 1 6. Maybe you can add 1 more 4 for the day for him.
So rightfully said, he's continuing his innings that he left. And what a way he's playing there. Up in the air, almost carried to the bowler. I feel Chirag would be saying right now, I wish I was taller by 1 foot.
Just a foot to jump and catch that one. Oh, it was a good shot as well. Good connection to it as well. Final delivery of Chirag's second over. Ooh.
How did that miss the stumps?
After 7 overs, HARIOM Titans are sitting on 59 for the loss of 3. They require 78 in 78. Samar Gajjar on 9. Satish also on 9. As a Mahadev striker at this point, taking 3 wickets in the power play, they require 78 in 78. It could be a different case. Would you be still in hope that 2 points could be yours for the men in green?
Why not? And that is the hope that they need to carry in order to get even 2 more wickets in quick succession. Try and make sure that they push the run rate. Yes, it's a low scoring total. You need to bowl at least 4 dot balls in an over so that at least you can push the run rate up for the new batsmen incoming, for them to become very difficult to play in this It's kind of a wicket. If you see the wicket right now, it's a wicket where the set batsmen need to complete the innings. If you leave it for the tail enders, it can be very tricky.
Nitin Arvind, new bowler coming in for the Mahadev strikers. Equation is simple, 78 in 78. Two is a call. And they make it in time for 2 runs. And 3 was available, but they said rather not.
Great backing up there by the fielders of Mahadev. If they would have passed that fielder at the point region, they would have got an extra boundary 4.
Does the 2 rounds count as well?
Yes, they do.
So now that is where it comes into making sure your field is tight, especially when you're defending a score.
More often when you try and defend low totals, you need to have an attacking field. So you allow the batsman to go hard. Yes, because he's trying to go and hit the big ones. But in that case, he can even give you a wicket.
Yep, that's one of the chances you have. And I think that's how Narendra Kalyan went out as well. Got a chance to get the boundary, did get the boundary. Second time around, the bowler won and took the bails off. So far, 3 wickets down for the HARIOM Titans. And like Raj has mentioned, they have a star-cast lineup left to come. Shem Goche, Vishal Bojani, Mahendra Shiani, yet to come in bat for the Titans. Nitin Arvind is doing a great job here for the Mahadev strikers. Just 3 off the over so far, 2 more to come. Great work again by the bowler, and he's done some good fielding as well. He also played a great vital role earlier today with the bat, Nitin Arvind, for the Mahadev strikers.
Onto the pads, flicks it from the legs, calls for a second. 2 runs they are.
And I think we're going to go upstairs for the decision. The stumps have been uprooted.
But was the ball in hand of the bowler?
Doesn't look convincing from here, but we'll have to find out from the third umpire. It's all happening here in match number 18. The HARIOM Titans taking on the Mahadev strikers. HARIOM Titans require 75 in 73 to win this one.
So the decision from the third umpire, not out. And there we go. The replay. What a throw that was from Mansukh.
Covered his ground, yes. Ball was not in his hand. Good observation, Raj, you're correct.
And could be that is why they weren't that confident about the run out.
Absolutely. So I don't think it should have gone to the third umpire if the batsman or the fielder would have just said to the umpire, not out. Would they have continued the game in the spirit of sportsmanship?
Definitely. At times, yes, the umpires do respect the decision of the bowlers or the fielding team. Even in terms of boundaries and all that, you find that a bowler would say, oh yes, it's a boundary 4 or a boundary 6.
Wow!
Shy at the wickets by Viraj Jadhav. would have got this as a run out.
Yup, it was just an inch away. Chirag Sisodia was waiting for the throw. Here it is. And tries to direct it towards the wickets.
A direct hit would have definitely sent Satish Irani back to the pavilion.
Chirag Sisodia, the captain, back into action for the Mahadev strikers with the ball. This time from the school end. Oh! It's gone through the batsman. And if he came out the crease, he would be a goner. 2 opportunities gone for the Mahadev strikers for stumping. Up! Over! And it's gone the distance!
What a shot that is from Satish Irani. A pickup shot. Look at that. Full swing of the arms. Getting the middle.
He made it look so easy.
Chota packet, bada dhamaka.
Absolutely, you said it, Raj. We've seen all sorts of players, and this is one of them, Satish Irani. Once more, up in the air. There's a fielder underneath. Safely bounces.
Short there. So a flighted delivery there from Chirag, asking the batsman, "You've got me one, try and get me another one." And there was a skyer. Unfortunately, no fielder was available. Onto the pads once again, flicked down the leg side by Satish Irani.
This is good, sensible cricket and good batting from the HARIOM Titans. They've now crossed the 70 mark. They require 63 and 67, so this is exactly what they need.
Satish is looking very promising in the run chase.
That's a great cut. He finds the fence and he wraps up the over with another boundary. 4 more for the HARIOM Titans. And Sama Gajjar is even joining the party here. Let's take a look at that one. Cut away, just like his profile picture.
78 runs for the loss of 3 wickets.
If you look at the shot that Samar has played, he waited for the ball to turn. Look at that. And he's playing it very late, very, very late, allowing the ball to pass the point fielder. And once it passes the point fielder, definitely it's a boundary.
Yep, running away to the fence. After 9 overs, HARIOM Titans sitting on 78 for the loss of 3 wickets. Sama Gajjar on 15, Satish Irani on 22. Chirag Sisodia after 3 overs has picked up a wicket but conceded 26. Nitin Arvind will come back into the action, who's done really well to dry up the boundaries as well. Can Satish and Sama turn up the heat against the spin?
So we've seen Satish go for Chirag. Now Nitin Arvind coming for his second over. Is he going to play the same way? A cut shot there from Satish. Brilliantly stopped there by the fielder. But right away calls for a second and makes it easily coming back to strike Satish Irani.
No, good running there. Good work from the batsman as well. Not all deliveries will be in favor of you knocking them towards the fence. But whatever you bat, you can get to the ball. Make the most of it in the run scoring board. HARIOM Titans dugout, sounding confident. Making sure to support the men in the middle there. Put the runs on the board. They're doing well at the moment. Sama Gajjar and Satish Irani, they've created a confident partnership with each other. Nitin Arvind needs to find some sort of inspiration to pick up a wicket under his belt here today. That's a good sound off the bat. Crunched away, but we'll find a fielder on the fence.
Satish Irani to face Nitin.
And I think this is what the HARIOM Titans batsmen are doing at this point. When it comes to somebody like Nitin Arvind, they'll say it's okay, let the runs dry up. In the next over, we'll pick it up. We're almost at the halfway point of the second innings. It's match number 18. The Mahadev Strikers taking on the HARIOM Titans. 2 points up for grabs for top of the table. Who will triumph? Up! Over! Does it go the distance? There's a field underneath. He's taken him. It's another wicket for the Mahadev Strikers. Poor decision for the HARIOM Titans. And they've lost a wicket number 4.
And that completes over number 10. The HARIOM Titans, 82 runs for the loss of 4 wickets.
Goes for the biggie towards the end of the over. Gets good connection, good bat to it, but similar to the first wicket.
After 10 overs, HARIOM Titans.
This has been caught out in the deep with safe hands.
Titans require 55 runs.
Nitin Arvind picks up that all-important wicket like we mentioned. And the Mahadev Strikers now will have a sigh of relief. But it's still not over yet.
Still, we're at the halfway mark of the run chase. So quite a bit that they need to go through. Feels like Satish has given out his wicket. But as you said, they would have looked at taking Nitin out. So we are back in action after the strategic timeout. The HARIOM Titans, 82 runs for the loss of 4. They require 55 runs to win of 60 deliveries. They just lost a wicket before the timeout, bringing the captain Neeraj Patel into the crease. And changing the bowling action as well from the Mahadev Strikers, bringing in Viraj Dipak Yadav, the leg spinner.
Yeah, it took a great catch to dismiss the 4th wicket of the HARIOM Titans. Now brings in the captain of the Titans, Neeraj Patel, who was happy to chase.
And straight away an attacking field there from the Mahadev strikers. The captain is pumped. As soon as the right-handed batsman was there, he brings in the slip, making the turn come in play. But when Samar comes to bat, the left-hander, he straight away removes the spin. The slip comes to the cover region. A great shot there. But well stopped there by the point fielder, Mansukh. Saving at least a couple more runs there for the Mahadev strikers.
Yeah, at this point, the Mahadev strikers require a team effort. They can't rely on the individual prowess of their captain only. Everyone needs to come together to make sure to collect these 2 points. It will be back-to-back losses if they lost tonight. Ooh, is the crowd's scream. And
also the captain of the Mahadev strikers. There you go. It's like, ooh, yaar. Up in there. Past the point fielder.
And finds the gap. Running away to the fence. It's 4 more runs for the HARIOM Titans.
A welcome boundary for the captain, Niraj Patel.
Yep, again waited for the ball to turn. Made his decision late. And it's worked out perfectly for him. This is what we'll need more of from HARIOM Titans at this point.
So end of over number 11. The HARIOM Titans, 89 runs for the loss of 4 wickets.
After 11 overs, HARIOM Titans.
They require 48 runs to win in 54 balls.
HARIOM Titans require 48 runs to win in 54 balls.
Run rate just over 5. Not really anything to harm for the HARIOM Titans. The Mahadev strikers need to pick up at least a couple of more wickets here.
Yeah, in quick succession as well, because it's what the quick wickets do to a team like HARIOM Titans when they're in cruise control. It changes the game completely, and we've seen this throughout the tournament as well.
And those wickets will also help, as I said earlier, that for a new batsman to come in and right away get onto the money becomes very difficult when the wicket is turning the way we've seen.
Nitin Arvind back in the attack. He did really well picking up the wicket in the last one. 2 is the call. 2 they will get.
Unfortunately, the Mahadev strikers had to play out Jasraj Kundi today, as he received an injury during the NPCA League. And a bit unfortunate about that as well is he's got stitches in between his ring finger and the little finger.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. We wish you all the best and get well soon. Need to see you back on the pitch, Jasraj. For now, his brother is doing the duties for the Mahadev strikers.
For sure. So earlier when Jasraj was also there for the national duties, was a brother who's taken up. And this time around again, backing up his brother, playing for the team. So the brother duo trying the best of what they can for the Mahadev strikers.
Absolutely. It's family effort, team effort. Gets a good connection to it. Will pick up a single. Nitin Arvind has done really well for the Mahadev strikers. And HARIOM Titans are not going to take any risks against him. Here's captain Niraj Patel. Now at this rate, it's easy pickings of 2 points for the HARIOM Titans to go top of the table. It's a great opportunity for them to take on But with this mindset, with this cool cricket that they're playing right now, it will be very vital for them to keep their head in the game, not get excited.
So at this moment, you can see the HARIOM Titans just looking to rotate the strike, making sure that the run rate remains as it is, which allows them to at least complete the run chase in the 19th over or the 18th over. Straight on to the pads. The call for a second. 2 runs have been taken by the captain. Umpire signaling leg byes.
After 12 overs, HARIOM Titans are on 96 for the loss of 4 wickets. As you can see, the Worms meeting at some point now. Neeraj Patel, the captain, on 6. Sama Gajar on 22. Nitin Arvin doing well with the ball, getting only 14 runs from his 3-over spell and picking up a wicket as well. We'll be seeing more of him later on. For now, Viraj Dipak Jadhav coming in for his 2nd over. Fans out here, medics, volunteers, team owners as well, coming to support their sides on a Sunday evening here in Nairobi West. It's all happening at the LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League. Oh, that's a crackling shot. Good sound onto it, but we'll find the fielder. It's always so nice to see and hear the great connection when you as a batsman gets it right. Always expects a boundary. But with a tight field like the Mahadev strikers who are defending a small score, you will not be seeing the boundary much often. Ooh, this is a good start here from Raj Dipak Jadhav. Joining us back in the studio, in the comm box. I call it a studio because of the radio show. But this commentary box has been truly special. Dan, who has been at the NPCA League as well today as an umpire. Oh, is that a wicket? He's gone. What about that? Viraj Jadhav, a blinder. Caught and bowled for the Mahadev strikers. They have picked up their 5th wicket and HARIOM Titans are now in trouble.
What a brilliant way to dismiss the captain. The captain just pushing the ball a bit harder. And what a catch that is.
He looked astonished, right? And also, he doesn't believe that he's been dismissed in such a fashion. But I think he's done so well. Tried to hold the inning, tried to see his team through. But Viraj had different plans, and there he walks back into the pavilion, bringing in the former national team skipper, Shem Goche.
So for the first innings, we've seen the way Shem Goche had bowled. Brilliant spell there from him. 4 overs, 12 runs, picking up 3 wickets and bowling 19 dot balls.
I think I should say Titans, HARIOM Titans have done well. The beginning of the tournament, they played some of their matches without Shem because he was the national team. And today he came in and announced his presence big time with 4 wickets. So it was a good show from the former national team skipper. And we're hoping that he's going to continue from where he left and to see his team through. There, Shem opening his account. Not yet, that was a leg by. 2 runs.
After 13 overs, HARIOM TITANS
13 overs gone. 99 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. And Hariom need 38 from 42.
42 balls.
Sometimes when the required runs are more than balls, you feel a bit a self-relief, you get relaxed. But we all know that one ball can change everything here.
So Chirag Sisodia back in action. He'd gone for 14 runs in his last over. Courtesy of Satish Irani getting a boundary, 6, and Samagajar picking up a 4 through the backward point region.
Yeah, Chirag had a very good start, picking up a wicket in the first over. And I'd rightly say he ended up struggling towards the in the third over. And that's not the best start that he wanted. Starting off with a wider,
HARIOM TITANS.
giving Shem the strike. Now they're into 36 runs needed in 42 balls. As it is now, this match, Raj, is for Titan to lose.
Is for the Mahadev to do everything now. Ensure that the HARIOM Titans cannot win this game. Shot for an LB. And the captain responding back in his last over, picking up the wicket of Shem Goche.
Like to see the replay here, but to me, from where I'm seated, it looked like it was slightly going down leg, but we have the advantage of having a replay here. But for the umpire with the naked eye, made the decision, and Shem will have to walk back into the pavilion. 6 wickets down.
So this wicket has lightened up the fans of the Mahadev strikers, who had a bit of tense faces in between.
But Raja, you've been on to that field, and you know actually sometimes when things are not going your way, as they are going at the moment for Mahadev strikers, you wonder how do you even start celebrating. What is there to celebrate? But that wicket, especially the big wicket of Shema Ngoche, has brought that belief into them, and now that's why you could see smiley faces from our Dev strikers, fans, family members, friends. Chirag knows how important the next 5 balls, 4 balls, yes, 5 balls are. Vishal Bojani. Wide.
Trying to flick this down the leg side, where he knows that Chirag doesn't have a fielder. But it was down way that the umpire to signal a wide. Comes back straighter to the wicket. Blocked there by Vishal.
I'm sure Chirag is hoping that Vishal will go into attacking him. But as it is now, Vishal is just being cautious. He knows how dangerous Chirag is. 2 balls to go.
And it's a matter of 2 balls, as you said. So maybe they just want to kill out the over for Chirag and try and get the run scoring done when they have the remaining of the bowlers coming in.
Once again,
So straighter ball there by Chirag. Well played past the bowler. Picking up the single, opening his mark, Vishal. Allowing Samar Gajjar to face the last delivery of the spell of Chirag Sisodia.
I think he's struggling here. He's in pain after that dive. Samagaja, I think that's the wicket that MAHADEV are looking for. That's the prize wicket they're looking for. Good shot there. Opening up and for a boundary. Good shot. Brings us to the end of over number 14.
So you could see there from the replay, Samar Gajjar opening up, even taking a step down, trying to see where the bowler is going to bowl for him. And that made Chirag to bowl outside the off stump, allowing Samar to free his arms, picking up a welcome boundary. At this moment, this boundary definitely was required for the HARIOM Titans.
Yes, you are right, especially after having lost Shema. Yes, done with six overs to go. HARIOM Titans are on 107 for 6. They need 30 from 36 balls.
In comes Viraj Dipak. Straight away Vishal punching it through the extra covers. Getting a single. So Viraj Dipak, right-handed leg spinner, to bowl to the left-handed Superman Sama.
Well played there from Viraj. Sorry, I beg your pardon, from Sama. Controlling the proceedings here. When a loose ball comes, he knows what to do with it. But at the same time, he doesn't forget that singles are also important.
So Vishal in for 5 deliveries. Do we see him trying to go hard? And ladies and gentlemen, these are the members behind the Youth League and the members who've made this event possible. Right now, they're at the stall of the Youth League serving the community. Vishal very positive there. Punches down the ground, making sure the rotation of strike keeps in play. Picking up the singles, not allowing the run rate to be pushed up. A full toss. As soon as Samar saw that, he walked down the wicket, pulled it out of the park. What a 6 this is. There you go. As soon as he sees a full toss, doesn't want to miss on it, and gets the maximum number of runs possible in a delivery. Short ball this time, straight down the ground. So without any hard efforts, they already get 10 runs of this over, and yet a ball to come.
$20 runs from 30 balls is what is needed here. 5 overs to play. The noise you are hearing is from both fans who are not agreeing. One team is sure that they are winning this, the other team feels that there's still time, and that's why you'll see different kind of noise. Done with 15 overs. Scores: MAHADEV strikers on 117 for the loss of 6 wickets.
It's the HARIOM Titans, who now
Sorry, I beg your pardon, is HARIOM Titans.
who now require 20 runs to win in 30 balls. So just before this over, the run rate was 5. Required run rate was 5. Has been pulled down to 4, courtesy of Summer picking up the maximum.
What a surprise, Nitin Arvind coming into the attack. He had a very good knock. Then also contributed with a catch earlier on in the match, in the second inning. And now he comes into ball.
He's bowled well so far. 3 overs, picked up a wicket and just given out 14 runs.
Alex expected that maybe he could have come in earlier, continued, just had his finish his spell.
And that's a sweep shot there by Samar Gajar. Once again, making the movement at the wicket. Nitin Arvind trying to bowl on the pads. An easy picking there when you have no fielders available.
I didn't get the line well, and of course, if you are Raj, you all know that if you bowl anything on the leg, especially to a settled batsman like Samagaja, that's the results that you expect. If you don't get it, you count yourself lucky. Better, good line. That's the line that he should be bowling. Let the batters try to beat your fielders. But if you bowl like what you bowled the previous over, there's little that the fielders will do. Once again, better ball into your fielder. That's what every captain will want to see from his bowler.
Definitely, the captains do appreciate the bowling efforts by any bowler if you don't give out any boundary ball. That's the main thing that you want to do. Even if you get 7 runs or 8 runs in an over but without a boundary, you've asked the batsman to make an extra effort to look for those runs rather than giving a boundary and making it easier for them.
And especially when is a boundary of a bad delivery, is usually demoralizes the whole team. Down on leg. That has been I would say it has been a good over. Only 6 runs so far. His last ball of his spell.
A short ball which has been punished, but the fielder is available there, only able to pick a single. End of 16 overs. HARIOM Titans 124 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. The HARIOM Titans require 13 runs to win off 24 balls. Samar Gaja playing at 40 of just 26 deliveries. Vishal giving him a great support, 4 of just 10 deliveries. Keeper up on the stumps. Viraj Dipak Jadhav to bowl his last over. So far, 18 runs given out, picking up the wicket of the captain Neeraj. Outside the off stump. Well left there by Vishal.
Eyes on the ball, always. A single taken there by Vishal Bojani to put Samagaja on striker with 12 runs needed from 22 balls.
12 runs for the HARIOM Titans to pick up the 2 points. 10 runs for Summer to score his half century. Do you feel that Summer is going to go for his half century or for the win for the HARIOM Titans?
I think the win is crucial at this time, because whoever wins this match goes to at the top of the table with 8 points. They are pushing for a second of a fumble there. Viraj will not be happy from what he's just seen from his fielder. Good running between the wicket there. There's a lot of alertness between these two batters. Man on the screen, Pushottam Vikaria had a very good starter, picking up a wicket in the first over. There's a wider. Pushottam getting a wicket from his first over. Then things just didn't go his way. Is that a maximum?
That's over and over the pavilion. You could see the HARIOM Titans dugout running away from the ball. A huge maximum there. 48 runs for Samar and 3 runs required for the HARIOM Titans.
People are scattered here. People on the top tier of the pavilion had to scatter because they were not sure where that ball was going to go to. 3 runs to go.
So gets an inside edge. A quick run, second taken there, and that's a half century for Samar Gajar. And rightfully said, scores are level at this moment. Just 1 run required for the HARIOM Titans to grab this win and get the 2 points and get themselves top of the table with 8 points out of the 5 games that they would play. On the off, through the point region, extra cover region, 4 runs, finishing out with a boundary. So ladies and gentlemen, HARIOM Titans winning the game by 4 wickets with 18 deliveries to spare. Tomorrow's clash is going to be between the Dovu Crushers and the Nairobi Capitals. Ladies and gentlemen, be ready. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. is where we'll have live action at the Sri Kachila Patel Samaj International Stadium for the LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League Season 2. That is going to be our match number 19.